Okay, here's a quick tutorial on how to get your SMARTS traffic logs into Audiovault so they can air. This is something you'll need to do whenever you get a traffic log completed. You'll need to export it, or actually import it into the Audiovault system. So whatever schedule you do your traffic logs on, just do it on the same schedule here. If you do your traffic logs day to day, then every day you'll want to come in here and do this import once you get the traffic log completed. If you do your traffic logs a week at a time, then you can go ahead and do a week's worth of logs over here as well. But just the thing is, once you get the logs done in your SMARTS traffic system, you'll need to come over here and finish the last step over here on your Audiovault machine. This is the KYDT one that's in the FM studio. Right now we're looking at the on-air engine. You can see we're looking at the current time. If I scroll down, you can see that the log runs out after 11 o'clock. There's nothing scheduled past 11 p.m., so we need to fix that. Otherwise, it's going to stop playing stuff at midnight. So the traffic logs obviously have been done for today, or for tomorrow rather. So what we need to do is get them going. So here is a funky little icon on the taskbar. This weird yellow looking thing. What it is supposed to be is a folded paper log, but it's just a really crappy icon, and I don't know why they haven't come up with a new one. But that is the Audiovault scheduler utility, and it's always down there on the taskbar. If you click on that, it'll open up the scheduler program, and you can see it comes up with a calendar. It shows which days have already been done. The yellow bars indicate days that have been created. The little icons show what has been done to those days. The little dollar sign shows that the commercial log has been imported into it. The little checkbox shows that it's been checked for errors, and this funky little thing is actually the word air really shrunk down. That says that it has been exported to the on-air engine, and the current day is highlighted. And you can see that we don't have anything for tomorrow yet. So let's go ahead and do that. You can double click it, or you can click on it and click open. Since there isn't a log to open for tomorrow, it'll ask do we want to make a new one. And we will say yes, and it will generate a new schedule based on the template that it has for Thursday. And so what you need to do here is import your commercial log into it. And you can do that by clicking on the little dollar sign icon on the toolbar there at the top. You can see that's for import commercials. So if you click that, it will take the SMARTS traffic log that it has generated and import it into this template. Now it's saying do a log check, and this is an optional thing. You don't have to do this. You can just click later and ignore it. But what it does is it will scan through the schedule for tomorrow and look for errors, which is kind of a nice way to catch some things before they become problems. Say, for example, that you had a spot that you're doing these logs on Friday for the weekend, and you have a spot that's scheduled to run Saturday and Sunday, but it never got dubbed in, or the cart number is wrong, or something like that. You would hate to have to come in Monday and realize that that thing didn't run all weekend, and it was supposed to. So this is a nice way to check that before it happens. So if you click log check, it will scan through the schedule here and look for problems. Now, it comes up with a bunch of stuff like breaks too short. For this, we don't care because it's going to autofill those breaks. We don't really care about the too short and too long stuff. What we do care about is things that it can't find. Let's go ahead and expand this up so we can see a little more. And we can scroll down through this, and you can see right here, it's showing these graduate salutes are not found. It shows what time it is scheduled for. If you click on it, it will jump down to that time on your schedule template here. And of course, these are just missing because I've never exported these out of Scylla into Audiovault. If they are still running when we switch over to Audiovault, which will be sometime in early June, and then I'll go ahead and make sure that they get sent over here. But for right now, I'm not going to worry about it. If you have start and end dates on your spots, it will also check for that. So if you have a spot scheduled to run Saturday and Sunday, but the kill date is Friday, it will also flag that as a problem too, because obviously it's not going to run if the spot's outdated. So it's a nice way to catch problems before they happen, and maybe you'll avoid having an issue like where your spot was supposed to run all weekend and it didn't. So let's just scroll down through this real quick. Right now I'm just seeing graduate salutes. Oh, here's one right here. This Farm Bureau spot isn't in there. It's at 4:30 for tomorrow. So I can go ahead and get into Scylla, and I'll export that out and import it into Audiovault so it's there ready to play back. Other than that, it looks like it's all graduate salutes, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave those alone for now. Once you've got everything the way you want it, you can click the button here to send this schedule to the on-air engine for playback. It's the AV Air button. You can see it says export to AV Air. If you click on this and you haven't done a log check, it'll remind you one more time that you can do a log check. You can still go ahead and skip it and just say export without log check. If you have checked the log and you click this, it'll just go ahead and immediately send it to the on-air engine. So we'll do that now. I'll click the button, it writes it, and it'll just say the export was written to this file on the KYDT machine. Click OK to confirm that, and we can go ahead and close and save our schedule here. And now if we look on the on-air engine, obviously the scroll bar here has changed size, so we now have more material in here. And if I scroll past 11 p.m., now we have stuff scheduled for tomorrow. So tomorrow's log is in there, minus the graduate salutes, which are currently not in the system. But that's something you'll need to do each time you get a traffic log done. You'll need to export this schedule into Audiovault so it can play it back on the air. And that is how to do it.